Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Prison Architect. I've recorded a bunch of Hitman, Alien Swarm, and recently Little Inferno with Emily. But then I had all these videos and I didn't know what to do with them. And I was just about to come into here and record Prison Architect. But I wanted to figure out, because I didn't want to have two main things. Because I would have had something with Emily, which was Little Inferno, something with Snow, which is Alien Swarm, something that I'm playing, which is Hitman. But I also want to play this because this is absolutely love this game. This is probably my most played game, just coming after Terraria with 200 hours. This has got something like 4, maybe 500 hours on, something silly on. And they released the campaign quite a while ago, but I've always wanted to play it, and what better excuse to play it on than a video. So the series would go: Squish and Snow is on Alien Swarm, Emily plays on Little Inferno, Squish plays AAA, which will be the Hitman, and Squish plays Indie, which will be Prison Architect. I've made, if I click load, look, I made so many prisons. Some are actually penis, sure. I made so many prisons. My sister's made prisons, my whole family's made stupid prisons, and so I'm not going to be doing the free roam. I'll be doing like the campaign one day. I think that's like the tutorial level, but we can do that one again. That's fine. No, I've actually, I don't know anything about the campaign. I mean, I played this level because this was the only level they gave you when it was in alpha. But now they've released it. They've released the whole campaign, or some of it, I think. I think there's more coming. They released it on consoles, which is awesome. So I don't know what you would really do on the camp. Like, it might be just like a normal free roam. You might have to just build stuff, and you might have certain goals that you have to achieve, and then the map might change. I don't know. It might be a continuous thing. I know that this one it shows you how to build Death Row for some reason, like at the very beginning. It's a bit random. I've seen this a couple of times, but for those watching, Prison Architect. I've actually haven't played this for a while. I've been playing a bunch of other games, so it's good to come back to it. Skip. Oh, there we go. Incoming call. This is a tough one. There's a prisoner incarcerated at the facility who's been convicted of a double murder and sentenced to death. That's where we come in. We've been contracted to construct an execution chamber in time for the guy's big day. It's going to be just here. This is where I want the new facility to be built. The first step with any project like this is to construct the building itself with enough space inside to fit execution room and holding cell. So let's get started. Construct a new building here. We will also need an entrance to the new execution facility. Build a large jail door into the south wall. So for those who don't know how to play already, you get all these tabs. Showing me, but I'll explain myself. You get all these tabs. These are the buildings you can get. So they've only got bricks at the moment, but you can either have bricks, which are these, or concrete, which is the same but it's just more grey. Oh, here you go, like this, but in the actual building. You then have all your materials, so like this flooring would be this mosaic floor, and I don't think this would be the tiles, and you can put any in basically, and there's some for outside like sand, makes it a sand pit, or this is where you get the fences and the perimeter walls, which isn't this, but this is that sort of idea anyway. It's sort of thicker than that, so it takes longer than to tunnel under. Rooms first, which is all these rooms, so you have to designate all the rooms, and then objects, so these are obviously all the miniature objects, including lights, but you get auto lights. Staff is how you buy all staff, which some of them are grayed out, but that's because you need to unlock them. So this button here, this is how you unlock all your stuff. So you have to do it in like chains, so you can't go straight for this. You'd have to get patrols, and then you can get dogs, and then all that stuff. So by getting health, you would unlock the doctors, which you could buy in this menu. You've got utilities, which is locked for some reason. That's just like all your water and electricity maps. Deployment, which is all the what was that thing? The patrols and stuff, and like you can tell like 2 guards to always be stationary in this room. Logistics, can't remember what that is. It's something to do with the cell happiness and all that crap. Quick build, which is like copy paste, so I could copy this and go paste, 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 paste if I wanted to build a long cell block. Planning, this is something I really like. So I like to usually after you build like a bit of a prison, you want to, okay, I want to plan like something new, so you plan this, you can get all the measurements right. For all that you can do like specific objects, and then emergencies, all those things. So if there's like massive people dying, you probably want some paramedics, right? If there's people trying to kill everyone, you know, trying to escape. Fire engine, if there's a fire and you've got no sprinkler system. So that's what all the buttons do, because I'll probably be doing some of this quite fast, or I won't be explaining what I'm doing that much. And we want a door. Hang on, sir. Let me just build this door. Click. Oh, it's going to tell me that the builders build stuff. Duh. Your workmen are responsible for construction of buildings. They'll collect the steel and concrete from this storeroom and take it to the construction site. They'll use the raw materials and build the foundations and framework of the new building. This is the slowest part of construction, so you should plan ahead when building new facilities. While we wait, take a look around. Use WASD or the arrow keys to move around. And use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Whoa! That was the... Can I make this bigger? I like the time to be bigger so I can see what's going on. Oh! Move one. I don't know, I just like things a little bit bigger than being really tiny. Can we change this? I think you have to change it so. So they built that, and then when you build a new thing, you have to put a door on it. Cool. Inside the building, I want a jail cell and an execution room. Partition the space by constructing some brick walls. Cool. Do that. One, like that, and then we need to put some doors. One here, one here. Materials. Oh, that's the brick wall. So room, he wanted a holding cell and an execution, which is here. So this will be the main execution room. I should probably wait for objects don't get carried away. So once they've built that, let's have a look at the rest of the prison while they're doing that. So you have kitchen, which I take it, this is actually really poorly designed. Sort of. Well, to get to the kitchen, I guess, oh no, this is just them to get around the back. They have to come open this door and open this door, which is leading massively just to escape. Come up here, round here, just to get into there. Oh, there's a door there. Well, you see what I'm saying. Material. Oh, now I've done that. Yeah, done that. Rotate with R, in case you didn't see that. Done. That's looking good. We now need to designate the room. Done that as well. Oh, cell. I thought we said holding cell. Oh, whatever. There you go, cell. Done. Those new rooms have requirements before they become functional. The cell needs a bed, toilet, and the execution room requires the electric chair. Of course. So, you don't actually have to, well, I guess you do for the tutorial. But you don't actually have to put these in like that order. Like you can see here, you can have them there and there. And you can put like extra stuff in it, and they can change grades. So if your prisoners are behaving, there's sort of like a level or a grade system for all the cells. So these are all considered grade 0, maybe grade 1. But if you had like a bookshelf or even a shower or I don't know other objects you can get if I zoom in. I guess you could put a phone booth in there, or weights, or a desk, or a chair. All these things are considered luxuries. A TV, who knows? So if you had all of that, it would max out and it'd be level 5 or whatever. So if your prisoners behave for a certain amount of days, or weeks, or whatever it is, whatever the time, I don't know what the time frame is, then they get like bumped up a level. But obviously if it's uneven and there's not enough space, so let's say this wing is level 0 and this wing was level 1 and level 1 is full, people in level 0 that want to be in level 1 because they've been well behaved are going to get pissed off. So you have to, like, that's a recent upgrade. I don't know if they've changed that since then. I haven't played this game in a while, but no, that's good. So they're building our things. We can electrocute. I think it's this guy down here. He's the only guy not moving. I think it's this guard here. Oh! That's the essentials taken care of, but there are still a few improvements that we could make. It's up to you to go. It's up to you though. These aren't strictly required. It depends how much you care about your prisoners and their environment. What's it telling me? The cell itself can be improved with an outward-facing window and a small. This is what I was saying about the improvements. Look better with a higher quality floor material like wooden floorboards or mosaic tiles. Yes, and a path. Besides, you could add some lighting in the path. Ooh, this isn't even designated as a cell. What's that? This is the man in question, Edward Romsey. A teacher once, would you believe? It's not our place to decide if he deserves this. The law has made that decision. We're just here to do a job. Once you are satisfied the facility is ready, it can begin the prisoner transfer to his new cell. Simply click him to select him, and then right-click outside of his cell to initiate the transfer. I will do it in just a sec. I'll just make this look a little bit prettier. Paving stone. Oh, it wants us to make a little path thing. We're going to make it go down here. And I'm going to make this go up here. And then that can come like that. I know it's going more light, but that's fine. And in here, a nice wooden floor in here. Nice wooden floor in here. And then a mosaic floor outside. No, you just standard for that. We'll grab some lights. Oh, no, or window. We'll grab a window for him. Yeah, this is last day. Lights everywhere. Oh, go on, give me that double picture. And a window. Boom. Anything else? No, that'll do. Give them the sofa and radio and everything else. Cool. So, in fact, while they're going to build that, I'm going to tell them to come out. Click on the. Oh, click on that. Incoming call. Here we go. Dead man walking. Actually, when they added the death row, oh, hang on, let me read this. Don't shed one tear for this guy. He's a stone cold killer, guilty as charged. He even confessed. Want to hear his description of what he did? It's juicy stuff. It was around 11 p.m. Lights were already on. I knew she was home. No. Anyway, when they added death row into the thing, everything when you tell a prisoner to go to death row, everything has to get shut down, and he has to be the only one walking or something crazy like that. I like this scene. It's like they've added all this other stuff. Like these are actually textures in the game. It's technically. So his wife is having sex with someone. I knew I'd catch you two here. Edward, Don't. Just don't. What are you going to do? Dead. Dead. He even shot her. Oh yeah, it was a double murder, of course. Wowzers. Oh, what a way to die. As she died, her hand fell on his crotch. I know that's just to hide the thing, but the thing. Then he dropped the gun and ran. Wow.